What kind of bond does it take to trust another man with your life? Not your money, not your reputation, your life. Because in the Marine Corps, that's not a figure of speech, it's real. Marines operate in environments where hesitation can get someone killed, where mistakes have consequences, and where the man next to you is the difference between making it home or not. So the question is, how does that level of trust get built? If you're about building discipline, strength, and becoming the kind of man others can rely on, hit that subscribe button and join the Man Up channel. Because what we're about to talk about, most men will never experience, but every man can learn from. It starts with shared hardship. Trust doesn't come from words. It doesn't come from promises. It comes from going through hard things together. In the Marine Corps, you don't just meet people. You struggle with them. You train in tough conditions. You deal with stress. You get pushed physically and mentally. And you watch how the men around you respond. Who steps up? Who carries their weight? Who keeps going when things get hard? That's how trust begins. Because when you've seen a man push through pain, fatigue, and pressure, you start to believe in him, not because he said the right things, but because he proved it. And then you realize talk means nothing, action means everything. In the civilian world, people talk a lot. Folks say things like, "I've got your back," or "You can count on me," even "I'll be there." But when things get difficult, a lot of that disappears, doesn't it? In the Marine Corps, talk doesn't matter. Performance does. You learn real quick that trust is earned through action, showing up on time, doing your job right, not cutting corners, holding the line when things get tough. And over time, something powerful happens. You stop listening to what people say, and you start watching what they do. That's how real trust is built. As time goes on, you start relying on each other without thinking. At a certain point, trust becomes automatic. You don't second-guess the man next to you. You don't hesitate, because you've seen enough. You've trained together. You've struggled together. You've been tested together, and now there's confidence. You know he's going to do his job, just like he knows you'll do yours. And that level of trust, it removes doubt. It removes hesitation. It allows you to operate at a higher level. But here's what makes it different. The consequences are real. This isn't about comfort. It's not about convenience. It's about survival. When Marines say they trust each other with their lives, it's because they've been in situations where that trust matters, where one mistake can change everything. And that reality forces a different level of accountability. You don't slack off. You don't take shortcuts. Because it's not just about you, it's about the man next to you. Real quick, if this is hitting home, go ahead and hit that like button. Because this right here, this is what real trust actually looks like. Now here's the part most men never experience: brotherhood. At some point, trust turns into something deeper. Brotherhood. Not surface-level friendship, not convenience, but a bond built on shared experience, hardship, and mutual respect. You eat together, you train together, you spend most of your time together, and over time, these men become more than just people you work with. They become family, and that's why Marines can go years, decades, even without seeing each other, and still pick up right where they left off. Because that bond doesn't fade. It was built under pressure, and anything built like that lasts. And here's the truth. Most men never build this kind of trust because they avoid the things that create it. They avoid hardship. They avoid accountability. They avoid situations that test character. So their relationships stay surface level. But when you go through real challenges with other men, when you're forced to rely on each other, that's when trust becomes real. So what can you take from this? You may never be in the Marine Corps, but you can still apply the principles. Surround yourself with men who hold a standard. Put yourself in challenging environments. Be the man others can rely on, consistently. Because trust isn't given, it's built. And it's built through action. Bring it full circle. At the end of the day, Marines don't trust each other because they have to. They trust each other because they've earned it. Through shared hardship, through consistent action, through proving day after day that they can be counted on. And that's what makes that bond so rare, so strong, and so unbreakable. If you got value from this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the Man Up channel. and click on one of the videos you see on your screen right now. Because the next lesson that can help you build discipline, trust, and strength as a man is waiting for you there. Semper Fi.